So in this video we'll start learning about Flutter, which is a cross-platform application development framework which is currently very popular for building cross-platform applications across Android and iOS. The capabilities of Flutter are not limited to Android and iOS, and it can further extend to web applications, and with a little tweaking, maybe in the near future we could also have desktop applications that would be using Flutter. So it is kind of a contender to the JavaScript ecosystem that is currently prevalent. So that makes a very good case why we should learn Flutter. So Flutter is a application platform which depends on Dart framework, or you can say the Dart programming language. So the syntax of Flutter is kind of, you can say, a mix of Java and you can say the React thing. So if you are coming from a React native ecosystem, you could have an easy transition to this thing. So at the beginning this syntax might look a bit overwhelming, but as you get started you will know that it is not really that difficult to master. So here I've opened up the, you can say, the example code that ships with this thing. So here in this example code I have already started the emulator, because if you are into Android you know that emulator of Android works very slow, or you can say it's a bloated thing. So I have already started it. So here in Flutter we also have something called as a hot reload and hot restart. The difference between these terms is subtle, but we will see that some other day. For now we have started this application. So what it does is, basically here there's this button, and when you click on it, it will tell you the number of times it has been clicked. See here. So this is a simple widget that is made inside Flutter. So this is the code for that thing. So before you get started with Flutter, there are two major concepts in Flutter. That is the type of widget. So one is a stateless widget and another one is a stateful widget. So the beginner application, or you can say the shipped code with this thing, comes with a stateless as well as a stateful widget. See here. So this is a demo application, so it uses both. Maybe in your case you don't have to use both, you can use either one of the two. So stateful widgets are essentially kind of the things that do all the heavy lifting here. So stateless widgets are, you can say, kind of a markup widgets. So the static content that is going to be remaining static will be a part of a stateless widget, and things where you need dynamicity you will have to use a stateful widget. So here the dynamic part of this thing is the button and this increment thing. See here, this which has been shown here. So that is the dynamic part. So here what they have done is, there are two major parts here. So here there is a class that extends stateful widget, and above that we have a class that extends stateless widget. So here they have just given a material app inside which they have given title and theme data. So here theme data is like your theming data. So in native Android you have something like styles.xml and stuff, so kind of that data, so basic theme of your data. So that will be a part of this thing. So we are not interested in this part. What we are interested in is in this part, that is the stateful widget. So as we get started here, the important function here, there are three stages basically. One is the initialization stage, one is the build stage, and another one is the destroy state. So here we only have a build state. So for the build state we have widget build context, and context we have passed here. So this context variable is like the base context, or you can say the application context of this thing, that you, if you are coming from an Android ecosystem, you might know what context is. It's like an handle for the components. So here the first method, or you can say it returns a scaffold, you can say, or you can say scaffold. So here inside scaffold there are two parts, major parts. One is the app bar and another is the body. So app bar is this upper part here. So this is the app bar. So here what they have taken is widget.title. So here they have defined this thing, widget.title. Let me see, where is it? See here, title, where is the title? Yeah, here. So here they have defined the title here, and they have passed it here. So that is being accessed here. Okay, so you can change this as well if you change it to text. So under this as well, there are multiple types of properties you can say. So if you are saying this is a test info or anything likewise, you can just save it and see it hot reloads this thing. So here, and what we could do is, like in Flutter we could have different properties inside it. So this is the syntax of Flutter. So here for the text we could have, every type of widget usually comes with a style thing, style attribute. So here you could take style, text style, and here you could have different types of attributes. You could see that thing, color, you can say color, background color, decoration color. So let's do it red. Yeah, poor choice of colors, but yeah, that's it. So this is how basic changes are being made to this thing. And after that, here we have a center widget, and inside the center widget we have a column widget. So rows and columns and stuff that we'll see in the upcoming video. So this was just an basic introduction to this thing, Flutter thing. So in the upcoming videos we'll see how these things work. Okay, thank you.